Alrighty, welcome back to the Skarsnik campaign. And what we did at the tail end of the last episode, we won a big battle here against Forest of Gloom. We sacked it. We still need to raise it just to finish it off, although that's kind of a low priority. Here's the main priority right now, as we are sieging Auchendorf, but it's going to be a little while, I think, before we actually... I think it's one more turn away from having any siege weapons built at all. It says here 27 turns until the garrison's wiped out from attrition. Well, obviously, we're not going to wait for that to happen. We'll take a look at how things look at next turn after we get our siege towers built there. Meanwhile, we're also bearing down with Skarsnik's army itself on Karag Dromar here, where Belegar himself is now building up this army. And the fact that Belegar is going to get another turn of recruiting, plus he's got this the size 14 garrison. I think this is going to be a field battle, so at least we don't have to worry about walls or anything. But anyway, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, namely because even though Skarsnik himself is level 30, these are obviously not the world's greatest units. And the Wa army would certainly help, but look how many of them are just regular goblins. So this is kind of, I haven't really decided exactly how best to proceed with this. But anyway, before we get into all of that, as I always say, I want to be respectful of your time, and basically that means letting you know what is different about this campaign and all of my campaigns than many of the other excellent YouTubers with the Warhammer 3 campaigns out there. And that is mainly that I find the game a lot more enjoyable when I take my time instead of trying to speed through content. Try to make it overall a bit more difficult than it is in vanilla, fighting all the battles manually, and basically trying to give it more of a grand strategy feel with slower campaign movement, more meaningful objectives, reduced replenishment, things like that. So you should be seeing a summary of all of those things on your screen right now. That will appeal to some people, but it won't appeal to everyone. You can make up your own mind whether or not that is something that interests you. But of course, I hope that you will stay for a while and find out just how much different the campaigns can feel when you apply these types of mods to it. So, having said all of that, let's go ahead and get back into the action. And I think I'm in the middle of a turn, so some of these are going to still have a little bit of movement left. You have a tiny little bit, but of course, you know what? I may as well just go ahead and raise it this turn, huh? There's no reason not to, I suppose. Yeah, so why don't I just do that? Why don't I go ahead... I'll use you to raise... Oh, I can't. I can only occupy. Oh, dagnabbit. Alright, well, anyway, we'll use him to raise next turn. I think he's going to be able to do it on his own. Here, I'll tell you what I can do. Is I can do that for the replenishing. I can do it for the replenishing right here as well. Okay. And... yeah, we'll raise with this guy. This guy then will start out. If I do it with just this army, I can go ahead and move him. So let's go ahead and move him. Feel pretty safe moving these armies around. None of them are going to get picked off and wiped out individually, because the only decent-sized army in the area is under siege right now. So I think we're okay to do that. All right, and then you have no movement. You guys obviously are unkillable. I can't really assassinate them, those ancestral heroes. However, you've got skill up here, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh boy, let's give you... let's go ahead and give you another rank of hard as nails, I suppose, since I already started that. You, believe it or not, oh, you've already got a completely full list of ancillaries there. Alright, well then never mind. Okay. And you have no skill ups. Okay, so I think we're probably ready to end our turn. Okay, maybe not. So here's one more question about what we might want to do. You've got full movement, and you've got full movement. You're the one laying siege, which is fine. But here's the question. If we had one of these armies not here, not close enough to reinforce, would they sally out and attack us? They're not at full strength. They've got some good units, but not overwhelmingly. How do we feel about 30 of our units against... Oh, I'm sorry, not 30. About 60 of our units against 37 of theirs. And the 37 of theirs are slightly damaged. Feels like a little bit of a risk, but I think I may do it anyway. Because what we can do... We can move him... I tell you what. We'll do it incrementally here. So, if I move you to here, you're probably still going to be close enough. Because it's under siege, we can walk right past it without its zone of control slowing us down. So now if he attacks us, yeah, you would still get pulled into the battle there. So they're not going to attack us this turn. Next turn, then he's in position to keep going over towards our WA target. And these armies over here will be in better position then to do the reinforcing. So I think we'll leave it at that. There's really no rush to take this. This is where almost all of his strength is right now, Scrag's strength, I think. Whereas this over here, it says military presence 2. Okay, so he does, between those 3 settlements, he's got, 6, 7, or 8 units total. Even so, it's still an easier target. Okay. We'll play that a little bit by ear. And what about the... What does you want? Not the shaman. The tribe's ready. I want... Oh, I think he's over here. Yeah, you. I want this guy back over here to keep some eyes over there. And let's just take a look here at Scrag's strength. He's decently strong, but I think this army right here that we have under siege is the bulk of his strength. Okay. And then you, Skarsnik, I've already moved you, so you're okay. And let's take a look at our settlements again. Okay, I think I already did this prior to the battle last episode. So nope, I sure didn't. Okay, let's get you leveling up. Okay, I think we're all right now. Let's go ahead and check our diplomacy out. Yeah, once again, Azhag. Just out of curiosity, where are we at now with Azhag? 2,300. Oops. Oopsie. Yeah. Not good enough. Sorry, buddy. Not good enough. Peace treaty. Yeah. Not at all surprised he's interested in peace. Belegar's still not on this list. Belegar hates us so much he's not even willing to talk about peace, which suits me fine. Okay. And then those Chaos Dwarfs, they are at war with us and Azhag and the Lamian Sisterhood. Okay. Alright, who's not moved? Oh, actually... I know we've got another one way up north who still needs to move in. You still need to move. Okay. Let's go ahead and do... I want to get you back up here. I don't want to abuse the gaining experience scouting ruins that are filled with Skaven. So we're going to just do that for now. Yeah, you up here. You're still okay, although thankfully, at this point, maybe we go ahead and start building this army up because this is a concern. They have kept large armies over here for quite a long time, and we know it's probably just a matter of time before they declare war on us. Second most powerful faction in the game, 22 settlements, at war with... At least they are at war with 3 major factions. That's good to see. Reichland is well at war with a lot of different factions, but doing very well and is quite strong themselves. What I don't want to do is get caught completely flat-footed up here.
The tribe's ready.
We do have a good, highly defensible position right here. We're about ready for 4 turns away from having, I think that's the highest level of walls that we can build. It is indeed, okay. And when we do, we're talking rock idols, we're talking some really strong units there. Even so, we have the money, we can afford to do this. Let's go ahead and give you... Let's give you a rock lobber. The thing is, I'm not sure that these are great. Now, we're just going to do this. We're just going to give you goblins for now. Since we can't recruit orcs, and they're so much cheaper, there's really no reason, I guess, at this point not to fill every army up with as many goblins as possible because they are so cheap. Let that be a lesson moving forward. Okay, that's everybody now. Alright, let's go ahead and... We're just going to check this real quick. Clan Scryer, Aranessa, or Harbinger of Disaster, okay? Oh, we've got... Raid region, and this is raise or sack, okay? Gain a substantial income. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. Raid Valea Sorrow. Believe me, I'd like to do that. Just have to deal with Scrag here first and Belegar. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Sorry, that all took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Okay, so Kislev just out on a sightseeing tour. Okay, Scrag, we saw no movement from him. Clan Rictus, likewise a sightseeing tour. You know, I feel like these factions just have too many heroes if they can afford to just be walking around doing nothing. Speaking of which, Reichland on a sightseeing tour. Okay, yes, move westward. I like that. Belegar. Not anywhere near the threat that he was just a few turns ago. Just now noticed that Jenkins got Freebooter as a trait. Definitely take that. Okay. There we go. The Bray Herds come. Okay, that's fine. They're nowhere near us. Mount gained. That means a skill up. Okay, you... Looks like I'm pretty much giving you just the blue line here, so that's fine. Okay. Population surplus. Construction complete. War declared between the Shadowgore Warherd and Scrag. Okay, very interesting. So they chose wisely. They decided to declare war on our enemy rather than on us. Okay, let's just keep you moving. Well, actually, no. Before I do that, let's get you over here.
This way.
Okay, this is good. No sign of anything to worry about over here. All right. I suppose before I start moving these armies, we could just go ahead and do this first. This is going to be, since it's just this one army, I might go ahead and fight it. Now, I kind of feel like this is, let's give you leadership here to, oh boy, let's give it to you. Okay, I think it's actually, this would be probably a waste of people's time. It's just a field battle, right? Yeah. Now we're going to fight it. It's pretty much ridiculously one-sided, but I just don't like Auto-resolving. I just keep my interest level in a campaign going a lot longer by not doing auto-resolving. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Shouldn't be anything particularly magical about this. They do have cannons, so we're going to have to get into their back line right away. So let's get you guys over here. Actually, you know what? No. I was going to say, we could make them come to us, but that's probably completely unnecessary at this point. Move you guys forward. You guys, you can look like we're back here waiting. Just in case they fall for that. But basically, start battle. You guys move forward like so. You guys move around behind because we need to hit the cannon. And the cannon... They were pretty smart. I think they put the cannons in the woods. Yep. Let's go ahead and hit the great weapons here. Okay. You guys right here. Actually, let's let them keep going. Let's get you guys then like so. Get you like so. You guys on those quarrelers and cannons. Okay. You can get in on those quarrelers. They're going to do a little bit of damage to us, but let's just go ahead and pull you back, for example. Let's get you hitting them. You hitting them. Just make sure everybody's legit fighting back here. We should have made short work of everything back there for the most part. Yeah, you can go ahead and get in on them. One of their Dwarf Warrior units over here did decide to help out against the cavalry, so we'll shoot them in the back. We'll shoot you. We will shoot you. You. Get back a little bit. Go ahead and wah. Wow, some of these quarrelers held out pretty well up there. Okay, let's go ahead now and shoot them as well. Okay, there we go. Looks good. And now everybody at him. We should be able to do... Oh, forgot about you. Actually, I don't want you to hit him. You can stop firing. Okay, you on him. I guess the goblins, there's no reason for them to be helping out. Well done. You just, in my attempt to charge into him, you just ran right by him. However, he's definitely, at this point, taking some damage. Slowly but surely, we got him. 6, there we go. Okay. I think that ought to do it, right? So right as this is finishing up the loading screen here, I'm just thinking to myself, do I want to keep it? I think maybe I will. First of all, when you raise it, you always have to worry that somebody else is going to come along and occupy it, and we definitely don't want that to happen. But also, if it goes up to level 5, I could eventually, you know, benefit from building 5 levels worth of buildings. You know, there's some good buildings that provide benefits. So we're going to go ahead and change our mind here and go ahead and occupy it. And let me just make sure that wasn't a horrible mistake by looking at the building browser. Who knows? It might even have a landmark. No, it would tell me here if it had a landmark. Province secured, Forest of Gloom. It is obviously very problematic in terms of construction costs and construction times. Income is not ever going to be worth it. Plus, we will constantly have to worry about the public order issue. But yeah, we can level it up to 5. So that means we could increase our shaman capacity. We could increase our well, eventually we could increase our Black Orc Big Boss capacity, and our, I'm trying to remember now, where's the Goblin Big Boss? Is that's this right here? Goblin Big Bosses? Yeah, okay. All right. So I'm actually reasonably content with this. However, yeah, 250. We'll keep that. I was going to say I might want to convert that to a population growth building, but it's fine. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't normally like keeping these red climate, you know, the uninhabitable climate, but maybe I'm probably missing out when I do it like that. Okay, so now you've got full movement, which means you're now going to move to where you can reinforce him, which means you can keep going.
Doing one.
And you...
Who should we zap?
Let's see here. Let's take a look at this. Is this strong enough to deter him from coming out and attacking us? Actually, you know, oh no, I still don't have... Oh, that's right, I forgot how long it's going to take to build those siege towers. So actually what we really want to do is encourage him to sally out and attack us. Well, in that case, let's do this. Let's move you up here.
On it.
And you can move here.
Going.
Now if we attack, I think this is probably going to be a defeat. Yeah, this is a close defeat if we attack them. But again, that's them on the defense. That settlement garrison is pretty strong, though. They've got some good ranks there. There's Iron Guts, or rank 8. Well, this will be interesting. Let's see how they react to the fact that they would only have to fight 2 armies plus a Wa army if they sally out. That might very well be enough for them to do it. Okay, this is also very interesting right here. I can't attack them, man. I can't move. This is so slow moving through this area. It's amazing. Alright, we got 7 turns left to have this Wa army.
You need me.
They are all the way up to 18 units. Man, he built that army up quickly. For the dwarfs, that's pretty impressive. And quite frankly, surprising.
Who needs killing?
You, I cannot assassinate you, unfortunately.
Ready to face your doom.
I hear ya.
Skunk Guzzler. What could I do here? Block army. Can't assassinate. What can I do there? Damage walls. They don't have walls. Block army, 74%. Not really any value in it, though, is there? Well, you know what we'll do is we'll settle for the stalemate here. How many settlements does Belegar have at this point? He's got 5. He's pretty weak. But the fact that he's now got 19, 33 units,
I'm a schemer.
his 33 units are definitely close to as strong as our 40.
Skarsnik.
So our 40 are going to just keep raiding. If he keeps building up another army, then we'll start doing some shenanigans with blocking armies and seeing if we can figure out a way to take them on one at a time. It's fine. And for that matter, we're not so very far away from being able to get... Like, maybe we can get this guy up here to help reinforce. That's a possibility. Alright, let's take a look here at your
Well, nasty.
skills. We'll give you... I'm a little surprised. I guess at some point I wanted to have an army that had something other than being filled with goblins, but we'll take that later, because at this point it still makes sense to keep giving them that same skill. Alright, Lord not moved. That's you, Skarsnik. You're fine. You've moved. You obviously haven't moved, but you can't. Jenkins, you've moved. You've moved. Slagga. Let's take a look up here. See how things are looking up here.
All right, I'm off.
Can I see it yet? Nope, not yet.
Let's get stabby.
Now I can. So... looks like some fighting is going on there, but it is not currently under siege. Alright, fair enough. There's no armies up there for me to worry about. Oops, hit the wrong key there. Meant to do this. Spin my camera back around, okay. Alright, and then Scragga, yeah, let's just keep doing this. We'll go ahead and give you a couple more archers. A couple more. Oh. I just now realized I should have noticed this last turn. I forgot. I just built up this building. So actually, yeah, let's keep doing that. Scratch these archers. I'll start replacing my gobos, or my regular goblin units with these improved goblins, because why not? They're still quite cheap. Works for me. Not going to do us any good for this WA, but the next time we have a WA, we'll have 20 units in this army as well, so he can get the full WA stack. Alright, and... okay, I think we're probably... oh, we've got a commandment available, of course. Let's do growth. Right there. And I don't think I'm going to check diplomacy. Let's go ahead and end our turn again. Okay, Kislev again. Playing Rictus. They've always got to have somebody marching through our territory. I feel like since almost the beginning of the game, they've constantly had heroes in our territory. Well, I just now noticed how cool looking Karaza Karak looks when you're zoomed in real close to it like that. It's pretty amazing. There's a mod I'm going to try out. I think it's called Dynamic Settlements, maybe? I think. That changes the appearance of some of the different cities around the world. Okay. So Belegar looks like he's done recruiting. No, his secondary army is still recruiting, and he's bringing up another whole army. Very interesting. Well, this is what we wanted. We wanted to see now if we can do some of our schemes and catch some of these armies, you know, on their own. Destroy them piecemeal. Constructor, very good. Okay. That's all well and good. We only have 6 turns left on our Wa. You, if I were to attack you, you're close enough to get reinforced by everybody. So that's the problem. What we'll do, you gained a level. Let's go ahead and give you riders. Is this what I really decided to do? Obviously it is. Why did I do that with Skarsnik, I wonder? Huh. Alright, well. I must have had a reason. I'll figure it out later. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to...
You're not worth the fight.
Okay. If he's recruiting, and he's recruiting,
Your doom, Cully.
and Belegar, they can all come out. He can...
Ready to face your doom.
He could probably reach us to attack. The thing is, would we want him to? That is a strong army. That is a strong army.
You're not worth the
Plus
fight.
these
I'm
two.
your doom, Cully.
I got plans.
I think we'll go ahead and retreat just a little bit. See if we can...
Right then.
We'll keep raiding. We'll see if we can pull them towards us, and then maybe we'll be able to make use of the block army to do something. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get Skunk. Let's get you blocking this army right here, 74%.
You're the boss.
Oh my goodness. What just happened? Block army. Thank you. Okay, success. No idea why he stopped. Okay. I was a little bit worried the game crashed there for a second. Okay. Then... let's see now. Maybe Belegar and this army will come forward to pursue us. So...
Plotting and scheming.
we'll find out. Okay, meanwhile, he did not sally out to attack us. These two armies can go ahead and keep on...
Boss of them night goblins.
Why are we getting no... oh, it's because we're still in Ockendorf. Okay, this is Matorka. Okay, so if with you, if I just... actually, let me move our
Mork says what?
goblin...
Best
oops,
idea.
didn't mean to do that. Goblin Big Boss here first. Okay, still not seeing any armies.
Just go.
Alright, so if we move
Need
you
help?
in... we can get quite a bit farther with March Stance. How much would we get in terms of
Stabbing.
loot? Would we rather use speed and march, or do we want to do the raiding? That's the question. Tell you what, you can go in march stance. You can actually even move a little bit farther. Let's just make sure here that there's nothing to worry about over here. I see nothing. And so you can go ahead and march. How would... If we were going to attack it,
Anything you
do
say.
we... Okay, so we can attack it straight from here. We don't have to go across that bridge, okay? So, in that case, we'll go ahead and march to here.
Underway.
One of you raids while the other one marches. That works for me.
What does Ogginek
Should have done it the other way around, though, because you don't need replenishment, whereas you do, but it's fine. Don't think it'll make that much difference. You... How are we going to handle that situation up there, or do we even care about it? You are replenishing.
Boss. Great and powerful war boss.
I'm at this point a little bit concerned about trying to bring this army up to help out over here because I don't want him to get picked off by himself. If he got attacked by Belegar, that would be ugly. So Skarsnik, you're kind of on your own up there for the time being, which is fine. We'll go ahead and move you to here. The other thing I need to pay attention to is
All right.
is the public order over here. So we're looking at... We got plenty of time before they'll rebel. I think we're okay. All right. So you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You've already moved. You've already moved. You've already moved. You... At this point... Who is this? Karak on Gazar. That's still part of that region right there. Let's go ahead and keep moving this way. Why not? Okay. Just a Reichland hero right there. Okay. Back over here to you.
Just go.
Okay, he does have an army there now. Not much of one, though. Let's go ahead and get you back this way. I don't ever want to drift too far away from his main responsibility, which is to keep eyes on this mountain pass and make sure nobody sneaks up to attack us. So you're okay. You, meanwhile, we are in the process of...
Magic is real.
upgrading your army. Let's go ahead and give you a Banner of Swiftness, because why not? We have extras. Let's give you this. Why not? We have extras. And that's actually a pretty good one. Bat-winged Looney. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, and then magic items, you have none. Do we have any extras? Potion of Healing, sure. Or a Featherfoe Torque. Since you're a spellcaster, we're going to give you the Featherfoe Torque. And why not? The Wand of Jet. I might use it conceivably at some point. Okay. And you are, of course, now going to... We're going to get rid of this. We're going to disband that.
Who should we chat?
And we have 4 more recruiting to do. There we go. Works for me. Skarsnik, you're okay. Alright, so we're back to here. Let's take a look at our settlements. You, there's nothing I can do there. You can definitely upgrade your economy building. You are still quite a few turns away from being able to level up. That's fine. You are still quite a few turns away from being able to level up. That's fine. It is something to keep in mind, however. Zifbar does have this building, but if for some reason Reichland and Wissenland declare war on us, right now I don't have an army here to help defend. Wouldn't exactly call it vulnerable, but still, it's a consideration. You're looking fine. Here we go, Varenka Hills. Okay, so we want to have that. This is just growth. And starting next turn, we're going to be able to level that up. So growth, not really a super high priority right now. We will go ahead and do that both for the control and to boost our number of goblin big bosses. This building right here, I'm not sure why I left that there, because this is not the right settlement to have that built, but do I want to keep it for the time being, or is it extremely unlikely I will do any recruiting here? I'll keep it for the time being, it's fine. We don't desperately need more money, and that's probably what I would have ended up building there, so it's fine. And then back to you. Okay. Let's go ahead now and check our diplomacy once more. I don't ever really want to go more than 2 turns without just glancing at it. Here we go. We're back to being able to do a non-aggression pact with Warzag. And I don't want to go to war with Warzag, so I have no problem doing that right now. In time, we will figure out a way to confederate him, but he's not a priority right now. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay. Got tired of this sightseeing, I suppose. Here we go, Belegar. Pyrrhic victory. Okay, so this is... I don't even know what army this is. Is that... This looks like... This is a Wa army. Our Wa army intercepted him. This is Skarsnik's Wa army. This is very strange. Skarsnik's Wa army intercepted. I didn't know that could happen. I wonder if this is a bug. Anyway, it looks like it should be a victory, except I don't have any idea how we can do enough damage to kill some of these units. Like that, like Hulkenhoff Stonebeard here? How on earth would we kill him? I hate to pass up an actual attempt to wipe out an enemy army, but let's look at the map here. This is going to be an underground map. We're obviously going to be able to hit them with... Yeah, let's try it. Let's just see what happens. The worst that could happen, I presume, is that we lose our Wa army. And then have Skarsnik pick up the pieces. But this is very, very strange. We should be able to use our Doom Diver catapults to great effect here. I hope. Alright, so our range is 400. I think the cannons are 440. Yes, they are 440. Okay, so they do outrange us. And they're going to have the advantage of high ground. This is going to be very, very interesting. This may have really been a mistake, but you know, sometimes you gotta test your limits. Okay. I live in the U.S. and it's campaign season. It's a presidential election, and not just the president, but all of our different elections are coming up here in November, and every single day I get about 10 text messages a day from from both parties in every race asking me to donate money to them. American politics, y'all. It's all about the money. Okay, let's go ahead and speed things up here. I don't want to quite move within range of their cannons just yet. I don't have any stealth except for a single Night Goblin Archer unit. I have no real good way to draw them in. Towards us, except with our Doom Divers. And the fact that we've got our Doom Divers in front and their cannons in back means maybe we can move our Doom Divers close enough to be able to fire on them without getting fired at in return. That won't last for very long, but it looks like we're not going to be able to do it. Not quite. Alright, so what we gotta do is get some of our goblins here. Let's go ahead and get you guys. You're my most expendable units. We're gonna move you on a very, very wide front here. Like this. Draw some cannon fire while you're at it. You three then... Wait for... Let's actually speed up a bit. If they want to waste their cannon ammo on our goblins, actually that suits me fine. Then we'll move you three... How far do we have to go here? Not a whole lot farther. I don't like being down below like this, but it's fine. Let's try that. And then we'll get you guys forward as well. Like so. I don't think the cannons have been shooting at us, have they? And I'm sure they can by this point. Alright, let's speed up. Can we even see any of their units? That's troubling. Alright. I guess we have to get... Let's get you back up here so we can even see them. Because our Doom Divers need to be able to see a target to be able to fire at it. There we go. Alright, well, if they're going to let us do that, we'll definitely... And here come the cannon shots. And, of course, the cannons are going at our Doom Divers, which is not at all what we want. So we're going to have to... We're going to have to get you guys firing at the cannons. We've got to do... If they're not going to come towards us, we've got to do that. Let's go ahead and get you guys then forward like so. The good news is they don't really have anybody who can sneak around behind us to flank us. The cannons are relocating, repositioning, so they're on to our strategy. They're on to us. Okay, now we can fire. I want you in guard mode. They're at the very extreme limits of our range, but we've got 3 units here. We should be able to do good damage to them. Let's see how much we do. Okay, that was pathetic, guys. Never mind. I don't want you shooting at them after all, because you are our best damaging unit, and if that's all the damage you're going to do to them... that's a waste of our damage capacity because our goblins can beat their cannons. Okay, all of you guys keep going forward.
Whatever you say.
All of the goblins here, keep going forward. Okay, you on them, you on them. Hit them from 2 different directions. You guys over here. Let's get you on them. Yeah, get. Wow, man, those flamethrowers do so much damage. It's insane. Okay, let's get you guys back there. Okay, how are we looking here now? Let's go ahead and target those Iron Drakes. Yeah, get on them. You guys get in up there. Why did you guys stop? Did I really not give them a target? Okay, you guys shoot them. You as well, I suppose. Okay, you can hit them. You get in on them as well. Okay, this is kind of ugly. But we need to do damage with our damage dealers. Okay, yeah, this is pretty ugly here, Michael. I think maybe attacking them was a mistake. You can keep shooting at him. Go ahead and wah. Actually, no, shoot. Okay, you 3 now. Hit them. How are we doing over here? We need to take them out.
The lads are ready! The lads are ready! You're a killer!
Get on them. You 3. Are you... Let me make sure I don't have any enemy units on us here. Okay, I don't. You guys get forward here. Let's get on them. How are we doing? Come on, we got to be able to take care of those Iron Drakes right there. Okay, over here. Yeah, you. Let's get you actually on those cannons. Alright, over here.
Stickers ready.
Actually, all of you guys
He is gobos.
towards him. Okay, you can now hit those cannons. We can wah again. That should help. Okay, I was worried that we were going to completely fall to pieces here, but we haven't fallen to pieces just yet. You guys go ahead and get in on him, I suppose. You. Okay, we're doing some damage here. We are doing some damage. We're on the cannons now with our orc boys. That's good. We still have plenty of ammo for our doom divers. Okay, we got the Lord there is taking quite a lot of damage as well. This is good. Have we taken care of the Iron Drakes here? They're down to 8 models. They're wavering. Come on, guys, you can do it. We've got the Doom Divers. Have them shaken. That's good. Let's go ahead and get you hitting them from behind. Over here, you guys get on those Slayer Pirates. We've got those Iron Drakes broken, so that's good. We've got them wavering. Keep hitting him. You can help out. Okay, you're shooting him. He's taking some serious damage there. We have... Okay, I see Shattered. I see lots of Shattereds. We've got army losses. Now we just have to worry about the Unbreakables. I think that's really just going to be their character units at this point. You guys don't actually engage him if you can help it. Right now we want the... We're almost out of goblins over here. That's a bit bad. What about here? Those Slayer Pirates are unbreakable, but we've got them pretty well surrounded at this point. Let's go ahead and try to finish them off. We've got... Where's the enemy hero here? Okay, here he's down to 972. Let's get you firing on him. Actually, let's get all 3 of you firing on him for the moment. Wipe them out. They're down to 36. Can we get a couple of hits on him, please? He's still at 972. That's not good. This is the part of the battle that scares me the most. They've got two enemy heroes that we just cannot do any damage to. Okay, we want to get you guys back to here. You guys keep shooting. You guys... Okay, his enemy Lord is up here. Okay, we want you down here on him. No, we don't want you charging in. You're an archer unit. Please shoot. We want you... Try to pull him over that way. You guys... What do I want to do with you? What can I do with you? You're definitely not going to take out that guy. He's very slowly taking damage over there. All right, I guess that's a good sign. Let's get you all shooting at him. You guys like this. Alright, at this point, I'm going to speed things up a little bit and just see... We haven't even taken care of their Slayer Pirates yet. Let's just see if his health goes down much here. 600. Yeah, very slowly, but it is going down. That's good. How am I doing here on time? I'm actually literally watching my timer go down to 0 seconds. There we go. Okay. All right. That's a good sign right there. Taking care of him. That was huge. Okay. And we have a Wa about to go off here, so this is good. These units right here, these Orc boys, let's pull you back. Let's try to get our ranged units. Hitting him. He's down to 900. Still looking kind of iffy, huh? All right, we're gonna have to. Let's get you guys. Take you guys off. Fire at will. We will try to defeat him with what we've got here. 880. Let's speed up. Let's see. Are we doing anything? Very, very slowly, but a little bit. Why are you charging in? Don't charge in. Oh, I see. You're just looking for a shot. That's fine. Okay, he is at 600. Okay. It's been recommended to me that I use sneaky stabbing with a goblin shaman on our stalkers, which sounds like a good idea to me, but considering we don't have any shaman in this army, nor do we have any stalkers in this army, not able to put it to the test here. However, we will eventually whittle him down, and this being an interception battle in the underway means that his army is now completely destroyed. Our casualties were 4 times higher than theirs, but quite frankly, I'll take it. I'll take it. I was not at all sure that I was going to be able to win that battle at all. Okay. Pyrrhic victory. Losing 1 goblin unit, I can definitely live with that. I still have no understanding of what happened here in terms of the Wa army doing the intercepting, but maybe they can do that. Maybe Wa armies have an interception chance just like any normal army. And meanwhile, he moved one of his armies forward in march stance, it looks like. Oh, but no, Belegar is there as well. And Azhag, there has been an Azhag the Slaughterer sighting. That's good. Good to see. Okay, the Chaos Dwarves still just hero units at this point. Migration. Yes, we will take migration. Okay, well, obviously we're going to have to leave it there. But that's a good note to finish this episode on, I think. Wiping out one of Belegar's armies in what was a really interesting battle. We do still have the Wa army here, but obviously it is very, very much depleted. Actually, that army right there is indeed in march stance and close enough for... No, it's not close enough for us to attack. Come on, man. Alright, wow. I would wipe it out if I could, but man, it's really hard to navigate, to maneuver inside this mountain pass, that is for sure. Alright, well, we obviously, in these last 5 turns of this Wa, we're going to take out our Wa target. We'll probably take out Matorka as well, because why not? We'll make peace with Scrag. Well, no, we want Akadorf as well, and then we'll make peace with Scrag. And then, hopefully, we can do it in such a way that it'll only be a few more turns between the end of the 3rd Wa and the start of the 4th Great Wa. And we're doing okay. We are doing okay, I think. Still very much concerned about the Humies here. The Empire, in particular Reichland and Wissenland, but you know what? We will deal with them if and when we need to. So I think that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.